Shalom TI family. It has been quite a whirlwind few months since my family and I arrived in Sharon in July. I want to share a few highlights of my time at TI so far. Our high holiday services, which saw in-person attendance of over 500 people in Burger Hall alone, with some 200 Zoom attendees. We've met hundreds of community members at different events and during one-on-one conversations, a process which is very much still ongoing. I've had the opportunity to connect with the community during life cycle events like baby namings and ufrifs, funerals and weddings and b'nai mitzvah. I've been able to see the sukkah filled to the brim, absolutely to capacity, during the burgers and beer and family Shabbat dinner events. I was there for the kickoff of the Hebrew school year with our family education programs, our Kabbalat Shabbat and family service events, shmooze and booze, and shofar making. Every week I get to sing songs about Shabbat to the tune of Baby Shark with our Hertz students at Shabbat community time. I've gotten to watch parents watch their children lead services, chant from the Torah and Haftarah, and share words of Torah from our Bima. I was there to see the look of awe and joy of our kids' faces as they took a Torah tour and saw the entire Torah unrolled and held aloft by the members of our community on Simchat Torah. Needless to say, a lot has happened in the past 4.5 months, and we're just picking up steam. The news around town and in our community is that great things are happening here at TI, and there's an almost electric excitement I hear in the voices of our members when we talk together about our future. The feeling of potential is very much in the air. As we look towards that future and start planning for that potential, I want to update you on some of the exciting next steps. As was announced in August, we have formed a search committee to find and hire a second clergy person to help support our community and build on this tremendous momentum. The search committee will be chaired by Jessica Udowitz and Reverend Davidoff, and is full of dedicated volunteers who represent a wide swath of the TI membership. As their work begins, I want to lay out my vision and the pillars that I hope will guide the search process and the candidate we hope to find. Number one is building our bench. TI is already blessed with remarkably talented service leaders and Torah readers. We seek a skilled clergy person who is capable of teaching a new generation of leaders, helping veteran leaders hone their skills, and ensuring that correct nusach and spirited and lay leadership of services remain a hallmark of Temple Israel. We're looking for someone who loves our prayer services and loves teaching and training those skills to learners of all ages. We hope to find a clergy person who is a talented song leader and a leader who is happy singing the harmony to our lay leaders' melodies. Number two is singing a new song. Singing and music are core to who we are as a religious and spiritual community. We hope to find a candidate whose passion for Jewish music, ancient and contemporary, will match ours. We're looking for a clergy person who will serve as a conduit to bring even more congregational singing into our tefillot and infuse music into our programs. Number three, planting for the future. We seek a candidate who will be a fixture of our religious school, helping to build on the successes of Dr. Levy, Natan, and Gila, and all of our teachers to ensure that our students feel comfortable in their tefillot and feel the power and potential of Jewish music in their lives. We are looking for an educator to help us level up our B'nai Mitzvah program, partnering with me to build a strong experience that sees the B'nai Mitzvah as the cornerstone of Jewish young adulthood, not the capstone. 4 is part of a team. We are looking for someone who will be a crucial part of our clergy team, helping to plan and lead life cycle events such as funerals, b'nai mitzvahs, weddings, baby namings and brisses, shivas, and more. We seek another clergy person who can provide pastoral care and spiritual counseling to congregants of all ages. We hope to find a clergy member who is a talented and capable programmer who will add joy and creativity to our already robust programming calendar. As you can see, we have some high hopes and a strong vision for the candidate we hope this search process will bring, which echo our high hopes and strong vision for the future of TI. It's for all these reasons that I think a cantor will probably be the right fit for this next chapter at TI. Together with the executive committee and our search co-chairs, I have charged the search committee to begin the search for our next cantor. We hope to hire a candidate to begin in the summer of 2023. Of course, we are committed to finding the right candidate for our community, not just someone with the right title. So our dedicated committee members will keep an open mind and cast a wide net as we set out on this process. This coming Shabbat, we will read Parshat Chayei, which begins with a fascinating interaction between Abraham and the locals of the land. Abraham wants to buy a burial plot on the land, and confusingly, the Hittites are just willing to give it to him for free. Abraham refuses their offer for free land, and instead demands to pay the full price. Back and forth they go, until finally, Abraham's neighbors agree to sell him the land. Why is it that Abraham is so determined to purchase land that was offered for free? Why spend his resources when he could be gifted the land? My favorite answer is that Abraham knew that when you are actually invested, whether with time, effort, or resources, you care more. Abraham knew better than to rest simply on his laurels. He had to invest. To invest transforms a piece of land or property into a home, and a building into a community. When we invest, we show how much we care about both process and product. When we invest, we can build on our momentum and make the most of our potential. To that end, I want to ask for the participation and investment of the entire community as we embark on this Cantor search process. Please be engaged in the process and in the final outcome, and please be willing to invest your time, energy, enthusiasm, questions, and more to help us succeed in this important endeavor. At the bottom of this email is a short survey about the process. Please fill it out no later than Sunday, November 20th at noon. We plan to incorporate the community's feedback into the search process to ensure that we find the candidate that is the best match for our community. Also, please note that this is the first of a few short surveys going out to the community, each with the intention of hearing the voices of our members. They are purposefully separate so that each committee can focus on their charter and best meet the needs of the community. On behalf of Jess, Revin, and the entire search committee, thank you in advance for partnering and investing with us as we embark on this next stage of development and potential for Temple Israel. Bivracha, with blessings for a bright and abundant future together.